Not your former.
How are you?
Fine. Now, your former. Permit me to ask. Why do you always drink palm wine? I've noticed that no day passes without you taking at least 1 keg of palm wine. Isn't the alcoholic content too much in your system?
Osinachi, my son, you won't understand.
Well, if you explain to me, I will understand.
Well, it gives me joy and makes me forget the past.
The past?
Yes.
And what is that past that only alcohol can make you forget?
It's a long story, my son, Osinachi. Since he came into this house to live with me, did you see any child or children that are called mine?
No.
It's not that I didn't have children, but they all died, including my wife.
Naughty, I know. But all that is in the past now. I know it hurts. But each time you think about it, remember that I am here. I am here for you. I'm also your child.
Sinachi, you got it all wrong. You are my grandchild, the son of my daughter. One day, you will go home. If not now that I'm alive, when I die, you must surely go home. Yes.
But now, Chiofoma, if you are no more, and I live here, who will be taking care of your properties?
Osinachi, go in there and prepare me some food, eh? When you come out, after the meal, we'll go into the bush to collect some herbs, huh? Go.
Which one should I collect?
Osinachi, are you the one asking this question? How long will I teach you this?
No, I'm trying.
You are trying, but you are supposed to do better.
I will put more effort.
Collect that one there. You see, yes. Collect it.
This one.
This one. Yes. Collect it. When we get home, I'll teach you what all these sins are for. Huh? Okay, let's go. I think we'll be okay now. Huh? When we get home, you will know.
No, Foma. This one we are preparing, what sickness will it be used to cure?
Osinachi, you ask so many questions. So many.
No, Foma. I have to ask because I am still a learner and I want to know everything about herbal medicine.
It's true. And because I love you, you will take after me.
How?
Don't worry when the time comes. Back to the question you asked. This one we are preparing takes care of spiritual sicknesses. Like mommy's spirit, spiritual husband, or banje, so many. And if you want it to work fast, buy fresh fish and
give me my baby or you will kill me too. You will kill me before I take my life. Give me my baby. You will kill me. You will kill me if I take my baby. You will kill me if I take my baby.
Come on, get back. See, you listen. Go home. Stop following us if you don't want to die. You hear me? Woman, I said, stop following us if you don't want to die. You know the custom and tradition of this land. If you don't want the wrath of God to visit you, stop following us.
You people are heartless. You will never see good things in this life. My baby.
I don't understand what you are saying. No.
Madam, all I'm saying is that you should not disappoint me. Look, we agreed to get married. And I'm trying to put up one or two things together so that we'll be happy for the rest of our lives. You and me.
What will I tell my mother? Because you are not making any point. No point.
Just tell your mother that I will come and see her in the next for market day.
For?
Now, so that I will make one or two plans. So,
okay, I've heard you. Yeah. But please, don't disappoint me.
How do you think I will disappoint you? Are you no longer my love again?
Okay.
I don't, ma'am. Hey! Ada!
It's okay, respect yourself.
Let's go.
It's some more, huh? No, Biko.
I'm okay.
You can't be okay. You're not feeling fine. Eat more so you'll have strength. Huh? Biko.
I'm okay. Yes. I don't want to eat again. Oh, Chinachi, my son. Listen very carefully. Take this offer. Once you wake up in the morning, tell it what you want it to do for you for the day. I tell you, no evil plan from anybody against you will work. But make sure you don't offend anybody. You will be a great man and feed a lot of people. In case anything happens. You see that banana tree at the back of the house? You go there. You will see a small clay pot there. Remove it. Dig at that spot. You remove the clay pot. You will find money in it. Divide this money into two. keep one for yourself. Take the other part to Gumba's house. He knows what to do with it.
Okay.
Yes. Do not let my brother Uzoka see this money. Remember, you are home.
No, Former. Why are you talking like this? Biko, you are scaring me. The last person who talked to me this way was my father. And he was killed on that same day. Biko, you are making me scared.
Speak no more, my son, Osinachi. Just keep all I've told you in mind. More importantly, you are home. Go in there. Get me a cup of water.
No, Former. I brought the water. Noche. 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 Noche, I brought the water. Hey. Noche.
What's the matter?
No, it's okay.
How is my brother? Have you taken anything today?
Yes. I gave him food. Though he ate very little. And then he asked me to get him water. I just came back with the water and I saw him lying down like this.
Was he lying down like this when he asked you to get him water to drink?
No, he wasn't. He was sitting down. We even talked. Then I went to get him water. I saw him now. I don't know if he's sleeping.
Wait, let me see. Orphan! Orphan! What kind of sleep is this? What's that? He has slept to death. He has slept for life. Hey.
No, Foma. No, Foma. Hey, Biko.
Orphan!
No, Foma, Biko. You cannot do this to me.
Orphan!
Please. You cannot do this to me, Biko. Biko.
Dikana!
Hey.
Dikana. Orphan!
Hey.
Is that how it ended? Dikana. Orphan.
I finished counting the money. It's 30 pounds.
He said I should give you the money. He said you know what to do with it.
I know.
You know?
I know.
How?
You see, Osinachi, you are just a child. Yanoche came to me in a dream a day before he joined his ancestors. He told me that I want to die. I'm going to drop a message for me through you. He said I don't want you to know about this. Just because you are a child. Yes. He even warned that his brother Zoka must not know about this. Yes.
He told you that?
He told me that.
Now I believe you. Hey! Okenye Sika. Okenye Sika. What do you mean?
How do you mean Ezioku? You see, Osinachi, you have to go and prepare for his funeral now that it has been buried. That is the reason for this money you gave to me.
Okay. Hello.
Thank you. You're welcome.
What are you doing on this land?
I'm working.
Working on whose land?
Yeah. I'm working on Nanya Farmer's land.
As what? As who? The fact, don't you have a home? The fact that your late mother, our sister, is from this place, does it give you the right to eat what belongs to my late brother Former while I'm still alive? Osinachi, don't you have a home? Go back to your father's place and take care of his properties. But if you think you want to stay here simply because your late mother is our sister, it's fine and good. But let me warn you, I don't want to see you anywhere near my late brother's properties. Be it land, palm trees, or even onubo. I don't want to.
But, Nayozoka, have you forgotten the saying that on your sochuba, on Naihunia?
Gini na chuki? Imeraro? Let me ask you, Osinachi, did you commit any abominable act that made you to run away from your father's land? Are you not ashamed? Let me tell you, your late father will be ashamed of you wherever he is. Let me tell you, I'm giving you 4 days and go back to wherever you come from. 4 days. I have warned you.
Ewo elu wa emere mu gini o. Ewo mu wa emere mu gini o. Emere mu gini uwa jatumu nono.
You mean Uzoka told you all that?
Yes. He said a lot of things. A whole lot.
Uzoka. Osinachi, do you want to know the truth?
Of course.
You see, what Uzoka said is true. Yes. But the way and manner he presented them to you was wrong. You see, you have a place you belong. Here is a maternal home. You have to go back to your father's house. Especially now that your parents are no more. Osinachi, for your information, Uzoka is a bad man. He's wicked and mean. Yes. So everybody in this community believes that he has a hand in the death of all Former's children and his wife.
Are you serious?
Yes. As we speak now, the death of a Former is still mysterious and suspicious to us. As you can, now you see, your life is in danger here.
Are you sure of what you are saying?
Yes.
So Uzoka is that bad?
I know him too well.
No wonder. No wonder. Now your foreman told me that no matter what I do, I should not let him see that money that I gave to you.
Oh.
Yes. He even said on no account should I fight with anybody because of his property.
Oh, he said that?
Yes.
Snachi, you have to use your tongue to count your teeth. Will you let it go basic on?
People are wicked. People are so wicked. What do they gain from killing another human being? Killing their fellow human being. What do they gain from it? Now it's you. Where do I start from? Where exactly do I start from? Oh, Father. How I wish you and Mother were still alive. This place wouldn't have been like this. But too bad. The Becker vampires killed both of you. It will never be well with them. Never.
that the baby will not come out. Hold your leg tight so that the baby will not come out. You know, what's your mind?
Ogugu! Abogidi! Anyimani! Please, Ndiche, I beg you people, don't allow this thing to happen to me. Don't allow my wife to deliver today being AK. Because if she does, my baby will belong to AK deity. I beg you people, Ndiche, if you do this thing for me, I will sacrifice one of my he-goats to you. Please. I beg you people.
Hey, I'm dying. I'm dying.
Take it easy. Don't worry, you will not die. Nothing will happen to you. Mbafo, take it easy.
It's like the baby is coming out. Put the baby back. Don't allow the baby to come out.
I can't. I'm dying.
If this baby come out, it will be a problem.
Oh yeah, close your leg. Close your leg tight so that the baby head will not come out. Please.
I'm tired.
Please.
Oh, I can't.
Now you there, where?
Hola. But is anything the matter? I just...
No.
I don't understand. What do you mean by no, nothing? Olako, what is it?
Now you there.
Why is she walking away like this?
Now you there. We couldn't stop it.
I know.
It has happened.
I know.
Your wife have delivered a baby boy.
See, I was just coming to your place. Why is your face like this now? Okay, I hope there's no problem. I heard your wife gave birth. I was just going to your place. I really can't. Okay.
Osnachi, there is a very big problem. Yes. The Igwe sent his warrior to my house to come and take my newborn baby to the evil forest for sacrifice. Just because my son was born on Ekemake Day.
Hey.
Osnachi, do you know the worst? My wife confronted him and they stabbed her to death.
Just like that? Hey.
Because of all that.
What is happening in this village? still practice this evil tradition of killing innocent babies just because they were born on Eke Market Day. Okay, day. Hey, this is wrong. This is wrong. Take heart. Huh? You're a man. Take heart. Take heart. It has happened. Huh? Take heart. I know what to do. I am going right now to confront the Igwe. I will tell him my mind. But that's it.
Aruneme no bodanyo, aruneme o. Aruneme no bodanyo, aruneme o. Amu manu bochieke were ya nyarusi o. Amu manu bochieke were ya nyarusi o. Obonye geku. Obonye geku.
When will all these things, these killings, when will they stop? Eh? Killing innocent children all because they were born on Eke Market Day. I do not understand it. What is even so special about this Eke Market Day? Huh? That will warrant the spilling of innocent blood just to appease some devilish gods. What? Wait, is it because our market day is Eke and the god we worship in this village is called Eke? I've always said it. This village is cursed. This village is cursed. It's not worth living in at all. Why? Devilish tradition. Wasting innocent children. Killing them. Sacrificing their blood. Why?
There's no time you will send for.
Your Highness.
What kept you so long?
You sent for me.
Yes, I sent for you.
You don't look happy.
I am not happy.
You're not happy? Why?
I am not comfortable with this boy returning to this village.
Which boy?
Osinachi, of course. You know his father was supposed to be the king of this kingdom. But we plotted his death. Now he is back. And you heard what he said, that we cared his parents.
Igwe, to be honest with you, you see that boy? I don't see him as somebody that can do anything. He's just a small boy.
I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you, Rubu. It's like you don't understand that boy very well. The way I am seeing this boy, he is up to something. And if nothing is done, we will be in trouble.
Igwe, leave that to me. I will handle it.
Iche, are you sure?
Your Highness, go and sleep. Go and sleep. That little rat cannot do anything. He's just a small boy. You mean Yezuria? Opeka.
If you say so.
I thought you called me here for something important. Osinachi, I'm in your house. Would you offer me a seat?
You can sit, teacher. So why are you here?
Osinachi, I came to ask you, what gave you the gut to talk to Wigwe and the Aicheruku in that manner?
I see. So that is why you came to my house?
Yes.
Tell me, why won't I talk to you and the Igwe in that manner? Why? When all you people do in this village is spill innocent blood, kill innocent babies for nothing, for no reason. Why? Let me tell you something, Ichi. If you people don't stop this abominable act, very soon you will regret it. Take it from me. Okay.
Osinachi, that I came to your house to talk to you does not mean you should insult me.
You came to my house to talk to me. To talk about what? What do you want to talk about? In fact, I believe you've not told me why you're here. Maybe you have come to kill me the way you people killed my parents and my sister just because she was born on a market day. Okay? Honestly, you are bringing back memories. I don't even know why I allowed you to sit here. Ichie, Biko, leave my house right now before I do something I'll regret.
Osinachi, you are asking Ichie to leave your house.
Ichie Neuza, leave.
I can see that you know boy of yesterday has beaten more than you can chew. I am not meeting him.
Ichie, you cannot do anything. I repeat, you cannot do anything. You think it's 10 years ago when I was a child and you wiped out my parents? Asi. Try it now. Right now I'm a man. Try it and I will stand firmly and show you people that I'm a man.
That I cannot do anything. I cannot do anything.
Ichie, rap on Bem because
the man. Go. We shall see.
Osinachi, this one you are servicing your late father's gone. I hope all is well. Or are you preparing for war?
Don't you know my father was a hunter before he died? I want to continue from where he stopped.
So, you want to be a hunter?
And is there anything wrong with me being a hunter?
No, nothing. But let me ask you, do you know how to hunt?
Yeah. How can you be asking an able-bodied man if he knows how to hunt? And what is difficult in hunting? It's very simple. Go into the bush, squat, position well, see an animal, aim, pull the trigger, you kill the animal, take it to your house and eat it. Any other thing?
Osinachi, there's something I brought into your house. Yes.
Okay. What is it?
I heard that you went to the Igwe and insulted him. And the children. Because of the killing of Ude's newborn baby. And Ulupu also came to your house. You insulted him too and asked him out of your house.
I did all that.
Why?
And why won't I? Why won't I? When all they do in this village is kill innocent babies for no reason. Why won't I? They've not seen anything. In addition to that, I cursed this land. They will never see anything good if they continue this barbaric act. Never.
So you mean you went that far?
Yes.
Who gave you the audacity to talk to them in that manner?
Honestly, you do not know the kind of pain that I have. Each time I remember how those evil people killed my parents and my only sister because of this same issue. This same issue.
Mr. Nachi, I do. I feel the same way you feel. They are very bad. You have to be careful. You have to be careful. Anyway. Yeah? What I trying to do?
onye ga-abụlụ m onye enyemaka, onye ga-aghọta n'ọnọdụ m. Nne m anọghị, nna m anọghị, Chukwu okike gị ka m na-arịọ. Onye ga-abụlụ m onye enyemaka, onye ga-aghọta n'ọnọdụ m. Nne m anọghị, nna m anọghị, Chukwu okike gị ka m na-arịọ. Ikwu m anọghị, ibe m anọghị, nne m anọghị, nna m anọghị, onye ga-aghọta n'ọnọdụ m, onye ga-aghọta n'ọnọdụ m. Nne m anọghị, nna m anọghị, ikwu m anọghị, ibe m anọghị, onye ga-aghọta n'ọnọdụ m. Chi okike gị ka m na-arịọ. Onye 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 Chukwu okike gị ka m na-arịọ. Onye 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 Chukwu okike gị ka m na-arịọ.
Who is he? I'll find out.
Anọghị, ibe m anọghị, nne m anọghị, nna m anọghị, onye ga-aghọta n'ọnọdụ m, onye ga-aghọta n'ọnọdụ m. Nne m anọghị, nna m anọghị, ikwu m anọghị, ibe m anọghị, onye ga-aghọta n'ọnọdụ m. Chi okike gị ka m na-arịọ.
So this is a dream.
This meat is so tasty. I'm sure that you are the one that prepared it.
How can you say a thing like that? Who could have prepared it for me? Eh? Am I living with anybody here?
Because I want to live with anybody.
I don't understand.
Don't you know that now that your parents are dead, you're supposed to go and look for your wife?
Your wife?
Yes.
At this my young age.
Look at this one. Do you think you are still a kid? You are both 30, 20. So, my friend, go and look for your wife. Because her father has a lot of properties. has one. Ube, lands, plantain. So if anything happens to you now, think of what will happen to those things. Igwe and the wicked elders in this village will share the whole thing. Before you know it.
You have a point.
Oh.
So where do I start from?
Where do you start? Start from the beginning, where I was connected. This thing is so sweet.
Onye hụrụ love m kpọtụrụ n'ome ya. Ije love egbuwe m. Onye hụrụ obi m kpọtụrụ n'ome ya. Ije love egbuwe m. Biko kpọrọ m ya n'ihe ya na di m mma. Ije love egbuwe m. Eyi ije love egbuwe m. Ije love egbuwe m. Una mani ije love egbugo m. Ije love egbuwe m. Biko chọbara n'ụnụ m dị n'obi m. Ije love egbuwe m. Ewo ije love egbuwe m. Ije love egbuwe m. Ije love egbuwe m. Ije ịhụnanya egbugo m. Love m ebe ka ị nọ bịa. Ịhụnanya m ebe ka ị nọ bịa. Bịa bịa dị mma na-achọ gị o. Biko bịa bịa dị mma na-achọ gị o. Love m ije love m bịakene 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 na m na-achọ gị o. Ije love egbuwe m. Ije love egbuwe m. Ịmana ije love egbuwe m. Ije love egbuwe m. Onye hụrụ love m kpọtụrụ n'ome ya. Ije love egbuwe m. Onye hụrụ obi m kpọtụrụ n'ome ya. Ije love egbuwe m. Biko kpọrọ m ya n'ihe ya na di m mma. Ije love egbuwe m. Eyi ije love egbuwe m. Ije love egbuwe m. Una mani ije love egbugo m. Ije love egbuwe m. Biko chọbara n'ụnụ m dị n'obi m. Ije love egbuwe m. Ewo ije love egbuwe m. Ije love egbuwe m.
Is that not Dimma, the daughter of Ichie Urukpu? And what could she be doing in a lonely place like this? Dimma, what are you doing inside this place all alone?
Who are you? And what is your business with what I'm doing?
By the way, who told you my name?
That is very simple now. Who doesn't know Dimma, the daughter of Ichie Urukpuru? And of course, one of the most beautiful maiden of this community.
Are you done?
No, that is not the reason I've been standing here waiting for you. Huh? See, the reason is I like you. Hi, Mbano. Like it too small. I love you. And I can do anything possible, in fact, in this whole world, just to make you happy.
Really?
Of course, now.
You can do anything to make me happy, right?
Just tell me that thing, anything.
Okay. Can you sing for me?
Hey! Singing, salsa. When did you do my voice well? Which one will I sing? Okay, let me use this one. Dimma dimma aye ihine memu dimma dimma nekenemu aye akwi mana demumma aye dimma na tomuto dimma legodu neganya niru igafu no na dimma aye. See, I don't want to bother you with more. I have many, but I will give you whenever we meet again.
Do you know what you are? You are just a fool.
Come now. See, let me tell you. I love that girl, and I will do anything humanly possible to win her heart.
What is happening here and why is Igbo so excited this afternoon? My brother, do you know that this foolish man wants to kill himself? He wants to die.
Igbo,
ask him.
What is it?
Is there anything wrong in me loving somebody?
No, not at all. But it depends on whom you are loving. Thank you. Tell him the person in question.
Here. It is Dimma.
Which Dimma are you talking about?
Dimma, the daughter of Ichie.
Hey! The daughter of Ichie Urukpuru. Ada Ichie Urukpuru. Igbo, are you alright? Igbo, are you out of your senses? Do you want to die?
See, what is there in me loving Dimma? Is there anything wrong for me to love Chidimma?
Igbo, let me pretend as if I did not hear what you said. You, common guard in Igwe's palace, trying to love the daughter of the closest man to Igwe.
Let me tell you people, you people can say whatever you want to say, but there is nothing any of you can do to make me stop loving Dimma. Not even the Igwe. Not to talk of Ichie Urukpuru.
Igbo. In fact, try and remove yourself from this matter. Ekuru. I can do it. Can I say that? Igbo.
Hey!
Igbo.
They say it's only women that are jealous. I never knew that men are also jealous. Whatever you like, you can say. What I know is that I will still go and meet Dimma in our usual meeting point. I need to compose a new song because that one that I gave her that day, she did not like it. I will go like this. Dimma dimma mwana tomuto metugaka no, where will I touch? Metugaka nimi no, the nose. Metugaka no, that one is not good. I need something that will entice her. That's romantic now. Mpiaga kanike nwannem ona de mumma she will like this one because if I touch her this thing now.
Where could he be? Does it mean he doesn't hunt in this bush anymore? Or has he changed location? I don't think so. Maybe I should go to the village and ask people of him. But who do I ask? That is the problem. Who do I ask? Maybe I should still search for him. Maybe he's resting somewhere. I don't know. Maybe he's just sitting down somewhere and drinking water.
What is it? What's your problem?
I'm sorry, my love, if I have scared you. You see, I've been up there for so long waiting for you.
I am begging you in the name of Chukwuemeka Obioma. Get out of my way right now. Get out of my way right now and stop blocking me.
No, my love. You see, nothing will make me get out of this place unless you accept to be my love.
Hey. Or whatever they call you. Are you mad? Are you sure you're okay?
Let me tell you, my dear. The answer to your questions is yes. In fact, I am even mad. And the only medicine to cure this madness is your love.
Now you listen to me. Listen and listen carefully. Read my lips. I don't know you. And I'm not interested in knowing who you are. And for your information, nothing, I repeat, nothing will ever make me accept whatever nonsense you're saying right now. So if you don't want to regret seeing my face today, get out of my way right now before I do something drastic to you.
Hey, stop there. What's wrong with you? See, let me ask you, is it because I'm begging you to take it easy with you? So if you don't want me to take it gently with you, then I will take it by force. Hey, come.
I will not hurt you. I will not hurt you. Don't run.
My stomach. My stomach. It's time for
Hey! Is it not Igbo? Igbo's guard. What happened to him? Hey!
You mean Igbo left this palace for a long time now and none of you knows his whereabouts? Is that what you are trying to say?
Your Highness, he did not tell me before he left.
Your Highness, I saw him last when he was eating. Yes.
Now listen to me, both of you. If he comes back to this palace, lock him up in the guard room. Let him stay there until I asked you to release him.
Yes, Your Highness.
Have I made myself clear?
Yes, Your Highness.
Good.
Igwe.
Young girl, what is it? What is it?
Igwe, I was coming back from where I went to fetch firewood along Ozara Road. I saw your guard, Ikpo, lying dead in the bush.
Ikpo dead? What happened?
Your Highness, I don't know. I just saw his corpse lying there.
Your Highness. Follow this girl. Follow her to the place. Bring Ikpo's corpse. Here. Now!
Yes, Your Highness.
Now go! Ikpo, death must have happened to this.
In disturbing you, making advances at you, and when you refuse, he tried to rape you.
Don't mind that idiot. I mean, look at me. Do I look like his class? Ordinary English guard.
But, on your own part, what have you been coming to do? To look for me. Do you know?
Yes. I've seen you in this bush before. There was a day I came to fetch firewood, and I heard a beautiful voice that was singing a sweet song. I decided to look for the singer, and I found you sitting under this tree. Yes, though I had to go and hide because I didn't want you to see me and stop singing. And ever since then.
Okay, so what is your name?
My name is Dimma.
Dimma.
Yes.
And what are you? Which daughter?
Ichi Urubu's daughter. Is there any problem?
Your father is an evil man. Your father, the Igwe, and some elders in this village, they are responsible for all the evil things that have been happening here. Killing innocent babies for no reason. I do not want to have anything to do with anybody related to Ichiorubu.
onye chukwu okike gị ka m na-arịọ onye chukwu okike gị ka m na-arịọ
onye hụrụ lọbụ m kpọtụrụ n'ụmụ ya onye hụrụ obi m kpọtụrụ n'ụmụ ya biko kpọrọ ụmụ ya n'ihe ya na di m mma eyi ije lọbụ egbuwe m una mana ije lọbụ egbugo m biko chọbara n'ụnụ m dị n'obi m ewo ije lọbụ egbuwe n'ụwa ije lọbụ egbuwe m ije lọbụ egbuwe n'ụwa ije ịhụnanya egbuwe m lọbụ m ebe ka ị nọ bịa ịhụnanya m ebe ka ị nọ bịa bịa dị mma na-achọ gị o biko bịa dị mma na-achọ gị o lọbụ m ije lọbụ m bịakene na m na-achọ gị o ije lọbụ egbuwe m ije lọbụ egbuwe m ịmana ije lọbụ egbuwe m ije lọbụ egbuwe m onye hụrụ lọbụ m kpọtụrụ n'ụmụ ya ije lọbụ egbuwe m onye hụrụ obi m kpọtụrụ n'ụmụ ya ije lọbụ egbuwe m biko kpọrọ ụmụ ya n'ihe ya na di m mma ije lọbụ egbuwe m eyi ije lọbụ egbuwe m ije lọbụ egbuwe m una mana ije lọbụ egbugo m ije lọbụ egbuwe m biko chọbara n'ụnụ m dị n'obi m ije lọbụ egbuwe m ewo ije lọbụ egbuwe n'ụwa ije lọbụ egbuwe m
Obim, I know that what my father and the elders, including the Igwe, are doing in this village is not good. Especially killing of innocent babies born on Eke Market Day. But I want you to know that I am Dimma, not my father. My father and I do not have the same character. Please, do not punish me because of what my father did. I love you. You are my life. I beg you, Obim. Do not punish me. You know that I love you. I love you and you are my life. Be gone.
Who could have done this? Oh, does it mean that other warriors from our neighboring village attacked him?
I don't know.
But we don't have problem with any community.
At all.
By the way, what was he doing at Osala Road?
I wonder.
Hey!
Hey! Dinkpa.
Yes, I know.
I am giving you 7 days. 7 days to fish out the perpetrators of this ugly act. That person or persons must be punished severely.
Yes, sir.
Yes, he must be punished.
Igwe.
Summon all the cabinet chiefs to come to the palace. Let us look into this matter properly.
Igwe. Osisi anwụrụ ọkụ. Erugo n'igwe.
Gas.
Yes, Your Highness.
Take his corpse to the backyard.
What?
Okay, so what you are saying is that if I want to marry you right now, you will accept?
Not will I accept. I already accepted. You don't know how much I love you, do you? You are simply a blessing. You are the kind of man I need in my life. And you know it.
Okay. What about your father?
Ah,
What if he refuses?
there you go again. My father. I have told you so many times. I am Dimma, not my father. And you know that I'm old enough to know what is good for me. So my father won't be a problem. My father knows what is good for him too. The issue of my father won't be a problem. Trust me.
Okay. If you say so.
Yes, I do. I said so. What?
How are you feeling now?
What do you expect? I'm happy.
Yeah. Did you enjoy it?
Of course I did. Yes, I enjoyed it.
Are you sure?
I enjoyed it. I did.
Okay. Let me see you.
Demma, for some days now, your movement in this house is strange. You go out and come back at your own way. You left this house this morning. Now this is the time you are coming back. Where have you been and where are you coming from?
It's not as if I've been going out often. It's not just because I left a few hours ago and I'm just coming back. Anyway, I went to see a friend of mine.
You went to see a friend of yours? Which of your friends? Am I not talking to somebody? Which of your friends?
Osinachi.
Osinachi won't wake up one.
He's a man. He's late Mazi Wapunkonye's son, the hunter. The ones that hunt in Akama village.
Osinachi? That fool that just came back from exiles, going around the whole community, insulting everybody, including the Igwe and the your father, Icheurubu. And you have the gut to stand before me, telling me that he is your friend.
Osinachi is not a fool. Mban. He's not a fool at all. Not my own Osinachi. By the way, let me ask you, what did you do to Osinachi that makes him insult you people? I know you won't answer me. I know you won't tell me, but I know the truth. It's because you people are going about killing the innocent little children. You and the Igwe. I know about it, and I'm not even in support. I'm not in support of it at all. Anyway, there's something I've been wanting to tell you, but because I know you're going to react like this, that's why I've not told you. Osinachi and I are planning to get married. You see what I'm talking about? Have you seen what I'm talking about? Alusibun this, alusibun that. Enough of all this alusi and thing now. Don't you go to other villages? Papa, don't you go to other neighboring villages? All of them are embracing Chukwu Abiyama, and you people are still here practicing customs and tradition that makes you people to kill innocent children. It's not good now. And I'm not in support of that at all. What sort of custom and tradition that makes you people to kill innocent children? It's not good. Please, you and the Igwe should wake up. As for my Osinachi, I'm not going to be a teenager. I love him more.
Now you listen to me, Demma. Let today be the first and last time you will mention that boss name in this house. If you try that, you will see what I will do to you.
I don't insult you, but I'm not going to disagree with you on this because I'm going to marry Osinachi.
Just try that. Let me know between both of us who owns this compound. Since your mother died, you completely changed. Don't worry. Come on, get out of here.
I'm going to marry Osinachi.
I say get out.
I don't know what you're talking about. All I know is that when he's ready, he's going to come.
Let me see his place in this compound. What can you do? You me low. I'm a merry. Memorogua. I'm a memorogua. I'll say by back, I'm uncle. Osinachi! 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 Osinachi, I want to ask you something. Demma why? What did you do to her that made her lose the respect she has for me? I'm asking you. What did you do to her? Now listen to me. If I see you 10 miles close to my daughter again, I wouldn't say 1 million. That time you used to tie her, you better go and tie it too. Because if I start my own, if I start my own, you will run out of this village. That's if you are still alive. I will not warn you again.
Iche, wait. As a wise man, you believe you are. Don't you think you should have asked your daughter first? Don't you think you should have asked her why she loves me? Ask her how I saved her life.
You saved my daughter's life. You that she saved my daughter's life, the daughter of Icherupu. How can a fool like you that just returned from exile save my daughter's life? By the way, save her life from who? From what?
I suggest you ask her.
You see your life? You see your life? Let me warn you. Keep away from my daughter. If you still want to be alive in this village, I will not warn you again. Osinachi, I will not warn you again.
So Demma, you mean it was Osinachi that killed Igbo because he wanted to rape you?
Yes, Papa. Osinachi is the one that saved me. You see, someone you despise so much, because I know how much you hate Osinachi. But have you seen what Osinachi have done for me? I mean, Papa, if not because of Osinachi, had it been he didn't intervene, tell me what would have been my fate. Tell me how I would have survived that horrible incident.
So that fool, that idiot, wanted to have carnal knowledge of my daughter.
Yes, Papa.
Well, that serves him right. He has gotten what he wanted. It's alright. You can go. Even at that, he tried to. That will not make me allow him to marry my daughter. Never. It is not possible. Okay.
So, it was Osinachi that killed Igbo. Huh? Igbo must hear this. At least let it be a way to keep him away from my daughter. Huh? Because once Igbo knows about it, he must surely pay with his life. Huh? Let my daughter be free from him. Huh? We shall see.
So you mean Osinachi killed Igbo?
Igwe, he was the one that killed Igbo. My daughter who witnessed everything told me.
I will deal with that fool. I must deal with him.
Osinachi.
Igwe.
What is it?
The worst has happened.
What happened?
Your Highness, we went to Mazi Okoro's house to bring the baby.
Yes.
Who was born yesterday, being Eke Market Day. On our way to Evil Forest, Osinachi attacked us with a gun. He killed Ekworo and forced me to hand over the baby back to Okoro's wife.
Osinachi killed Ekworo?
Yes, Your Highness.
Iche,
I told you. Did you hear him? I told you. I told you that the boy is up to something. I'm sure he's taking his revenge for the killing of his parents.
You are right, Iche.
Igwe, if we don't kill that boy in this kingdom, nobody is safe, including you, Igwe. I told you.
Osinachi. Now listen to me. Gather some boys. Go to his house. Get him. If you don't see him, burn down his house.
Yes, Your Highness.
Yes, Your Highness.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I know they will soon start looking for me. What do I do? Okay, let me go home, pack my things, and leave this cursed village.
Where is Osinachi now? Osinachi! Where is Osinachi? Osinachi! Where is Osinachi? Where did he go to? Okay, maybe he's still hunting in the bush. Oh, and I was even thinking he's at home. I don't think Papa is back. Let me just go inside and sleep while I wait for him. Yes. Can't go without seeing my Osinachi today. No!
Inside. Yes. I want him to die a painful death. Yes. And you know he has a gun. He might shoot us if we attack him wrongly. So now you go inside. Check if someone is inside there. Okay.
Excuse me, Adia.
I'll go. Go.
Check very well, nobody's inside.
You are sure nobody's inside?
Nobody.
Okay. Do you check the inner room?
The inner room? I didn't check, but it doesn't mean anything.
No problem.
Nobody's inside. You can go on.
Let's go. Let's go.
Look at my daughter, you will look at him. The only thing I have in this world is my only child, my only daughter. You will look at him. You will look at him.
All of you are fools.
You are sorry.
Sorry! You're mad. Yes. Look at.
How could you make such a terrible mistake? Huh? How could you? Hey,
please, Your Highness.
Shut up! I sent both of you. to go and bring Osinachi here or burn his house. You went there and set Urukpo's daughter on fire. Hi. Sorry for what?
Please, Your Highness. We went to Osinachi's house as you ordered us. But we didn't know that she was inside the house.
Yes, we are sorry.
Sorry for yourself, idiots!
We are sorry. We are sorry. Bring my daughter.
Iche, come here. Iche, come. Iche. Hey, Iche. Hey, Iche. I know it's.
We are running. Don't worry. I'll get back to you. Okay, Kume. Iche again.
Iche, what's going on? Hey. Iche. I know it's out of anger. Sorry.
You.
Calm down. Oh. Nonsense. Fools.
My wife is dead. Now that my only daughter is dead and gone. What am I living for? Ego nini na onye kan na palo. Onye nwe. Urukpuru. Ichie urukpuru. No. I have to end it up. Yes. I can't take it any longer. Was not sleep.
This village is no longer conducive for me at all. This cursed place, I am living right now.
Right now?
Yes. You must have heard what happened between me and those evil people now, didn't you hear?
Yes, I heard.
I'm living now before they kill me the way they killed my parents.
Where are you going to? I want to go with you.
No, you cannot go with me. As it stands, I don't even know where I'm going to. Honestly, I'll just be moving. I'll be moving. Anywhere I finally settle down, that is where Chukwu Kikabiama wishes for me to settle down. But see, You have to do something for me.
Please. What is that?
Dimma, my love. Tell her what happened. Tell her I'm gone. But as soon as I settle down, I will come back to take her. You will go with me too. Okay? Let me go.
Osinachi. I don't know how to tell you this.
What is it?
It's about Dimma. The people that came to kill you won't have arrived. Right inside your house. As I am talking to you now, Dimma is dead.
Hey.
Hi. Dimma is dead.
Ada.
Onye.
I don't, ma'am.
Yes, Ikedinobi. What is it? What are you doing here? I've warned you never to step your foot into this compound again. Kaifa!
Adako, why are you talking like this now? Are you not my love again?
Cherekwa. Love walk. May the gods forbid I will never fall in love with a murderer.
Murderer? But Ada, why are you talking like this? You know how much I like you. I love you so much, Ada.
Why I'm talking like this, Okwea? So you don't know that the whole community knows that you and your fellow gats brought us Nashi's house and killed Dimma.
Hey!
Before Mechianya Mepanya Buni Sigeba Akwa, get out of this place before I will do to you what we did to Dimma. Out!
But Adako, it was not my fault. It was Igwe and Nichu that sent us. It was not my fault.
Listen to yourself. Oh yeah, Una.
Please.
Get out!
Please now.
Leave!
Please now.
Naba.
Hey!
Get out!
Hey!
What is it? Look at that man sleeping on that tree. He looks like a stranger.
Yes, he looks like a stranger. I've not seen him before in this community. He may be an enemy or
Obiageli. Enemy. Is our kingdom having problem with any of the neighboring village?
John, my dear, prevention, they say, is better than cure. It's better we rush and tell the warriors now, before something happens to our community.
I think you have a point. Let's go.
Stop there. If you move and eat, you are dead. Who are you and what are you doing in our land?
Please don't kill me. Don't hurt me. I'm a stranger. I'm just passing by.
A stranger? Passing to where? Can't you talk? I'm talking to you. Let's take him to the Igwe. He's an enemy.
I'm not an enemy, I beg you. I'm not.
Move!
Okay. Pico. I'm not an enemy, I beg you.
What is the meaning of this?
My prince, the Igwe asked us to keep him here to know what his mission is.
And you did?
Yes, my prince. We are suspecting he might be an enemy to this kingdom.
Young man, Who are you?
My name is Osinachi. I'm from Ibeke Kingdom. I was on a journey when they caught me and brought me here. I mean no harm. I'm not an enemy. Please.
Go. You are free. Go.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. I promise you I will come back to pay homage to you. And thank you for this day.
I have warned you. Not everything that my father says in this palace you must do.
Sorry, my prince.
Get out of here, fools.
Ewo emerem gini o. Ewo alili elibu emo. Emerem gini uwa jatumu nonu. Ekekeru wa o. Pianura kwa mwagi o.
How do I get to the palace of the king of this village, your king?
Okay, our king. Call me take it there.
Kedu ihe mere ụmụ ụwa ji agbara m ọsọ? Kedu ihe mere ụwa ji ekwutọnụ m? Ewo ụmụ ụwa. Onye kwuru ọmụmụ kpọtụrụ n'ụmụ ya. Onye kwuru obi bụ kpọtụrụ n'ụmụ ya. Biko kpọrọ ụmụ ya n'ihe ya na di m. Onye ije n'ọba ekwuwe m. Ụnamana ije n'ọba ekwuwe m. Biko chọrọ ụmụ dị n'obi m. Ije n'ọba ekwuwe m. Ije n'ọba ekwuwe m. Ije n'ọba ekwuwe m. Ije ịhụnanya ekwuwe m. N'ọbụ m ebe gị n'ọbụ ya. Ịhụnanya bụ ebe gị n'ọbụ ya. Bịa bịa dị mma na-achọ gị ya. Biko bịa bịa dị mma na-achọ gị ya. Ije n'ọbụ m bịakene 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 na m na-achọ gị ya. Ije n'ọbụ ekwuwe m. Ije n'ọbụ ekwuwe m. Ịgwa na ije n'ọbụ ekwuwe m. Ije n'ọbụ ekwuwe m. Onye hụrụ ọbụ m kpọtụrụ n'ụmụ ya. Ije n'ọbụ ekwuwe m. Onye hụrụ obi bụ kpọtụrụ n'ụmụ ya. Ije n'ọbụ ekwuwe m. Biko kpọrọ ụmụ ya ihe ya na di m. Ije n'ọbụ ekwuwe m. Ije n'ọbụ ekwuwe m. Ije n'ọbụ ekwuwe m. Ụnamana ije n'ọbụ ekwuwe m. Ije n'ọbụ ekwuwe m. Chọrọ ụmụ dị n'obi m. Ije n'ọbụ ekwuwe m.
Hey, Holiday. Yeah. Osinachi. Didn't I warn you that I don't want to see you turn my close to my daughter? And you have the gut to stay here with my daughter doing love in the bush. And if that's not enough, under Ukumango, do you want to pollute this mango? Osinachi.
Papa, what is it? What is it now? I told you to leave him alone.
You are talking to me. You are talking to me.
I love him.
Easy. Why you know?
Young man, I have been seeing you in this kingdom for some weeks now. Who are you? And what are you doing all alone here?
I'm actually thinking about my love. My woman whom I loved so much. So much. Evil people burnt her alive. All because they wanted to kill me.
Kill you? Why? What did you do to them?
It's a long story, woman.
But I'm all ears if you would like to tell me.
It's a very long story. I miss her so much. It's so hard to take my mind off her. So hard.
I really understand how you feel. But I would like to tell you to find a way to live on. What has happened has happened. She has died. Just try to live on. And I think I can do something for you. What if I help you get a very nice girl? A very beautiful girl.
Igwe, you look worried. What is the matter?
Igwe, I'm no longer comfortable with what is happening in this our kingdom.
How do you mean? I don't understand.
The other day, Ichie Orukpuru was found dead right in his compound. Nobody said nor do anything about it. Today, one of our great warriors was found dead along the road, burnt by fire. Igwe, what is happening?
Well, Igwe, by my findings, Ichie Orukpuru killed himself. As for that warrior that was burned by fire, nobody can tell because he was alone when he died. Yes.
Igwe, this is strange. I'm no longer comfortable. You have to do something about it. You have to do something before it gets worse. I've seen my own. I've seen my own.
Igwe, you don't need to bother yourself. I promise you, my cabinet chiefs and I will handle the matter. Does it mean that there's trouble in this kingdom? I must find out. Igwe.
Who is there? Get on your neighbor.
Yes, who are you?
Mazidalo.
You're welcome.
My name is Amarachi. Okay. I am from Okporo. Osinachi sent me.
Osinachi sent you?
Yeah.
I hope all is well.
Yes, he's fine. Thank God. He asked me to bring you to Okporo, but one that nobody should know where he is.
So he asked to bring you to Okporo?
Yes.
Okay. But Okporo is very far from here. Don't worry, I'll go with you. Come and sit here. Wait for me, let me finish what I'm doing.
Thank you.
Go together.
Yeah? Everything, all mine. The Igwe and the people.
Hey! Chukwu okike abịam. Ya bụ na Ibeke people have pursued you to a better place.
Yes, so, and as you can see, I'm happy. I see the people of this land, they are very nice.
Yes.
They take very good care of strangers.
Yeah.
As you can see, I'm happy.
I'm happy too.
And that is why I invited you to stay with me as we agreed.
No. It can't be possible.
Why? We agreed.
I know. But I can't leave my late father's property. Just like that. You know, Ibeke people might claim them.
You're right. What is even happening in Ibeke right now?
Terrible things are happening. They have started leaping what they sow.
Serves them right. I always say it.
So, who is she?
She's a girl I want to marry.
The girl you want to marry?
Honestly, till now, I'm still wondering how Ukonta the warrior died mysteriously. But, come to think of it, what was he doing that fire burned him to death?
My brother, I'm surprised so.
Hi! Dugwana.
Stop that! Both of you! Both of you! Quiet! Obumma na ananamma. Obumma di oku si n'oku ana. But I will spare one of you so that he will go and tell your wicked Igwe what happened. Now, run to your Igwe and tell him what you saw.
Somebody help me! Fire! Fire! Somebody help me! Fire! Igwe!
What is it?
Warrior of the land, what is it?
Igwe! What happened? Igwe, my eyes have seen my ears. Igwe, I am a Holland.
Stop that parable and talk to me! What happened?
Igwe, as I was walking down somewhere with Oponku Igwe,
yes,
all of a sudden, Dima's ghost appeared to us, Igwe. Ichiuru's daughter. She appeared to us, Igwe.
Then what happened?
Igwe,
talk to me.
Igwe, before we knew it, she sent fire on Oponku, and Oponku was burned to ashes, Igwe. She even said I should go and tell you and others that this is just the beginning. That she has not even started yet. We are in trouble.
Calm down. You mean Dima's ghost killed Oponku with fire?
I'm telling you, Oponku is burning into ashes now.
Serious.
What are we going to do?
That means she was the one that killed Okonta as well.
It's possible, Igwe. It's possible.
This is serious. But what could have been her anger?
Igwe, I think maybe because we burnt her to ashes the day we went to kill Osinachi. Igwe, we're in trouble.
I see. Nobody is safe in this community. Something must be done before it will be too late. Now, go and summon all the cabinet chiefs. Tell them to come to the palace now.
Yes, Your Highness. Thank you.
Wow. The mass ghost. Killing our people with fire. He went pocketing. Okay, we shall see.
Igwe, I want to ask something.
Go ahead.
Igwe, how sure are we that this bead Obondu gave us will protect us from Dima's ghost haunting us? Eh? I'm thinking, Igwe, I don't know.
You are still a small boy. SDB has been existing before you were born.
Okay.
And I so much trust him.
Okay.
He's a very strong DBL.
It's okay.
I believe with this around our necks, the man's ghost will never appear to us. Not to talk of attacking us.
It's okay.
Yes.
It's okay. I believe you. I know what you can do. Yeah, I believe you. Because I've experienced what that ghost did.
So you went to your native doctor to catch my spirit. How dare you? How dare you, Mbakiti? I will teach both of you a lesson you will never forget in your next life.
Don't kill me. Don't kill me, please. Have mercy. Have mercy.
Please, Dimma, I beg you with the name of Chukwueke Abiyama, spare my life, don't kill me.
You sent your guts to burn me to ashes. You will have to die the same way you killed me.
You will do something,
Please, no. I did not send them to kill you. I only asked them to kill Osinachi or burn his house. That's all.
Shut up! I am not here for your rubbish.
My son! Chima! Kasamalad! Kasamalad! Where are you? My son!
What happened to him?
It's Dimma! Dimma's ghost appeared and brought our son!
Hey! Ghost of our land! Why? Why me? Look at my son. Look at my son. Dimma, what is it? What have I done to you? Am I the one that killed you, Dimma? Why not go after those that killed you? Why must you kill my son, Dimma? Hey! What am I living for? Why not kill me? Kill me! Let me go!
Of course you have no reason to live because you are evil and heartless. You have no reason to stay alive.
You are wicked. Why must you kill my son? Why? Why not kill me? What am I living for? Kill me! Take me! Take me! On my throne?
Quiet! Mbakiti! I told you that I would destroy you! Where is your little Dibia now? Where is he? Where is he, Mbakiti? You ruined my life! Today is the day that I will close your chapter and the Beka kingdom will forever remember how you died mysteriously! Mbakiti! Mbakiti, Baraka, Mbakiti!
You are weak!
My fellow elders, it is a long time our king died. Or do we remain like this, a town without a king? Huh?
Ichiokwa, you have spoken well. This issue has been bothering me, but now we have taken a step on it. I think I am relaxed. And what we should do now is to check down the village. To check the village that it is their turn to produce the Igwe. And ask them to give us a good person.
Thank you very much. There is no need for us jumping up and down. For my own opinion, you cannot overstray ourselves because of this issue. Amadi is here. According to the rules and regulations of our tradition, their village have to appoint someone who will be the next king of this community, so that we get what we want.
My chair.
Amandi.
You are right.
Thank you.
But we are still holding meetings to pick somebody. It is very difficult to pick a capable person who can rule this community. Though my people have chosen me. But I have not accepted them yet.
Wait. Your people have chosen you. Honestly, I had wanted to suggest that you mount the throne immediately. And now that you have said it yourself that your people have already chosen you, what are we waiting for? Amandi, mount the throne immediately. Correct. Hey, my fellow elders, I don't know. Have I spoken your mind? What happened? That is it. Amandi. When will I tell you? Watch my eyes.
My people, you are all welcome.
Thank you, Igwe.
Thank you very much. Your Highness, our people are already waiting at the village square.
Yes. Before we go to the village square, I'd like to appreciate each and every one of you for the support you rendered me yesterday during my coronation ceremony.
That's good.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Once again, you are all welcome. And I will make sure.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
Igwe, what is it?
No.
Igwe.
No. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't do that.
Igwe. What the fuck? Igwe.
Hey.
Ichiokwa. Igwe.
My son,
Your Majesty.
You said your name is Odinaka?
Yes, Your Majesty.
And you want to marry my daughter, Adugo?
Yes, Your Highness.
What about your father, Anacho?
Your Highness, he's fine.
Is he aware of your decision to come and marry my daughter, Adugo?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Well, my son, I have heard you. But you will come along next time with your father.
Please, one more thing, Your Majesty.
What is it?
I would like to come on a formative day for the necessary things.
Odinaka, my son.
Your Majesty.
Come with your father. Okay?
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Adugo, how long do you intend staying here?
I don't understand. This is my husband's house and I have come to stay.
Hey, your husband's house and you have come to stay. So you like it now, Kwaya?
I'm
only surprised. Yesterday when we were leaving the house, you were crying like you don't like it here. And now you're looking so happy.
Oh! My God, you will not understand. That is the joy of marriage.
Okay.
Oh, Papa. Papa, no. Good morning, Papa. Good morning. Hi, Papa.
Nine, good morning.
How are you?
Fine, Nine.
How was your night?
Fine.
Papa, it's like you went out early this morning.
Oh yes, my daughter. I went to see some of our kingsmen to tell them of our journey yesterday.
Oh, Papa. No. No.
Where is your husband?
Oh, Papa, he's still sleeping.
Still sleeping at this time of the day?
Yes, Papa. Papa, maybe he's tired from the stress of yesterday.
Do go. Why not tell me you overlabored him last night? Go and call him. Go and wake him up. Tell him I want to see him.
Yes, Papa.
Adama.
Papa, I don't know what to tell my husband. Papa, please come, Papa.
Ewo elu wa emere mu gini o. Ewo mu wa emere mu gini. Uwaja tumu nono. Keke nuwa biko bia nura kwa magi o. Ewo emere mu gini o. Ewo alili elibu o. Emere mu gini
Why are all these things happening to me? My daughter, my princess, stop crying. Oh, it's okay. I believe your own husband has not come. When he comes, nothing will happen to him. I believe that. The gods of our land knows everything. Only, it's okay. Stop crying.
But Una, what is happening to Istari? This is the third person that have gotten married to her. They will end up dying mysteriously. Or is there something wrong somewhere?
My daughter, nothing is wrong. Her real husband has not come. Our gods know what she's passing through.
Una, what is really happening?
My daughter, I am very short of words. But don't worry, I'll look into this matter.
But why me? Why me? My princess, it's okay. Oh, stop crying. It's okay, please. Oh, stop crying. It's okay.
My fellow elders, I am tired of this whole thing. We have crowned 5 good Igwes since Igwe Mpokete died. And you can bear me witness that all of them died. And as it stands now, nobody is ready to take over the throne of this kingdom.
Wait, does it mean that Ibek kingdom will stay without having a king?
That is exactly what it means. Abomination.
Ichiokwa. Ezemo himself visited me last night.
Do we have solution to this problem? What did he say?
He ordered that we must go in search of Osinachi if we must talk about kingship in this kingdom.
Osinachi.
He warned that no one should attempt to mount that throne. That anyone that does must die.
Hey! Then what do we do?
How do we find Osinachi?
Yes. How do we find him now?
I suggest we talk to Ukenna
Okenna?
His friend.
Okenna being the closest friend to Osinachi. Maybe we'll get a clue of his whereabouts.
That is the best of what we can do.
Okay, if we have all agreed on what to do, the next thing should be how and when do we go about it?
If I were to suggest, I would say let it be tomorrow. Tomorrow morning.
Would tomorrow be okay?
Tomorrow is okay.
Okay, if tomorrow morning will be okay. Let us
the earlier the better. Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow.
My in-law, now that I've handed over my daughter's hand in marriage to your son Ikem, please, I want you to take good care of her.
Yes, Your Highness. Your daughter will be fine.
Start to go. I want to go with you.
No, my daughter. You won't go with her. If you do, who will be helping me out?
The other...
Uzuma, I said shut up! You're not going anywhere with her. Can't you hear?
My in-laws, you can see it's getting dark. You need to run along. Uzuma, don't worry. You'll go and visit your sister next week.
Thank you.
Aya, get inside and get your sister's bag. Quick. Igwe, what is the problem? You have been in this palace since morning. You refuse to eat your food. Refuse to talk to anybody. You just kept to yourself since morning. Please, Your Highness, tell me, what is the problem?
Lolo, my heart is troubled. I am worried.
Troubled? Why?
I don't want anything to happen to Adugo's husband this time. Because since they left, I have not been myself.
You see, Your Highness, I strongly believe this time this is her husband and nothing will happen to him. You know, my spirit doesn't tell me lies. This is Adugo's husband. Nothing will happen to him. I strongly believe that.
I hope so.
Please, Your Highness, can you come inside and have some rest?
I'll do that later.
Okay. Well, if you still want to be here, let me go inside.
All the men my sister has gotten married to, none of them woke up to see the next day. Sister Adugo, what is happening to you? What is wrong? Honestly, I am confused as you all. I don't know what is happening and I don't know why all these things are happening. Anytime I am married and sleep on the same bed and make love with my husband, after a while, I will feel as if something came out from inside of my body into my husband's. And the next thing, the man will die. What?
Adugo, you mean you've been having all these problems and you didn't bother telling anyone?
No. I told Nne.
You mean you told your mother here?
Yes, Igwe.
Ugoma,
Your Highness.
is it true?
Yes, she told me, but I forgot to tell you.
What? You mean you are aware of all this thing my daughter has been passing through and everyone in this compound is worried about it? All you could tell me is that you forgot to tell me.
Igwe, I said I forgot to tell you. I am sorry.
But Nne, how could you? How could you have forgotten something like that?
Huh?
Will you shut up? Look at how you are talking to me. What is wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with me. I'm only saying the truth.
Be careful.
Hey. Hey! Leave my daughter alone. I am beginning to suspect that there is something hidden between you and Adugo. And you must have to tell us what it is. Who are you?
Igwe, you are asking me who I am?
Yes, I am.
I am Ugomma, Igwe Zimuzos Lolo, the mother of your children. Are you satisfied? As for her misfortune, I don't know anything about it.
Ugomma. Ugomma.
Igwe.
I am giving you 4 days to rectify my daughter's situation. Because I believe you know something about it.
Is she not my daughter too? I don't know what you are talking about. And let nobody associate me with this rubbish.
How I wish we were going to see his case. He is the only solution to this problem. Because when we get to Kenya, to see Osinachi is minor case. Finish. Yes, and that is the only solution. That is what I wish we see. That is the only solution to this problem. Let us to get it. Yes. Kenya is the only solution. We don't have any other person.
Osinachi. Our people, your people, we want you to come back. Please, here is not your place. Ibeke is where you belong. We all want you to come back, please.
Osinachi, your absence in our community has created a lot of problem to the big community. You see, remember that you are one of the persons that are fighting against the dubious character of Igwe
yes.
and the school huts.
Yes.
And as I'm talking to you now, he has now reaped what he sowed. See, Osinachi, we have crowned many Igwes in our community, but none of them would stand the throne. All of them died. And our chief priest said that unless you come back to our community and take the throne that belongs to you, that the big community will still be having problem. If I may ask, would you like your people to perish because of you? Please, Osinachi, come back to our community and take your throne so that there will be peace in our community, Ibeke.
Yes.
Please.
Osinachi, please, that throne is left for you alone. Please come back.
You people burnt my house many years ago. Assuming I decide to come back now, where do you expect me to stay?
Osinachi, that will be a problem. Where you will stay will not be a problem.
Yes.
We have the houses.
Yes.
All right. I will sleep over it.
Please tell us what we are going to tell our people. This is a message.
Tell them I said I will sleep over it.
Hey.
What did you say, Adindu? Mama, I said I want to marry Adugo. Igwe Zimuzos' daughter.
Hey! Hey! Chimebuanumo! My son wants to kill me before my time. I didn't actually Hey!
Mama, why are you crying? What is wrong with you marrying Adu?
Everything is wrong. Everything is wrong. I didn't do. If any Peter na kokonwa. Do you want to die like those men who attempted marrying her in the past?
Mama, just listen to yourself. You just said in the past. How can you be going back? Why others are moving forward? Well, I've said my mind. So that Papa will discuss with our kinsmen to know when we'll be going for the introduction proper.
Adendo, let me ask you. Did you ask questions before you made up your mind to marry that girl? You are not living in this village. And you don't know what is happening in this village.
Cha-cha. Hey!
Papa?
Is it about the issue of her husband dying a day after the marriage?
Those ones that marry and die. So you want to die like them?
Maybe those men that married her before are men of little faith. I'm a strong man. Such thing can never happen to me.
Well, my son, if you must to know, that girl is evil.
Evil to the bone! Hey!
And I don't want you to get yourself involved in marrying that woman because I don't want to lose you. And I want you, never you mention this to any of our kinsmen. Because one a boy be on it to have I warned you.
Anyway, I've made my choice and nobody can change it. If you and kinsmen like, you follow me, you don't like, I'll go with my friends.
Hey!
Nkem, I hope what the Dibia said would work.
I hope so. He said after performing all the sacrifice.
Nkem, I don't want anything to happen to you. I don't want you to die. Instead, let's forget about this marriage.
Nkem, don't worry. Why are you talking like this? We will get married and nothing will happen to me.
I hope so.
No problem.
Adendo, do you know why I and your mother brought you here this night?
I don't know, Papa.
Good. I want you to choose between here and there, where you like best.
Mama, what's the meaning of this?
You heard your father. Make your choice.
Okay, if I must choose, I take that one.
Okay, you take here.
Yes, Papa.
Now, this is where I will bury you. Because I know you will not survive after that marriage. Because that girl is evil. And this is where I'll bury you.
Papa!
Adendo.
Mama, what's the meaning of this?
You heard him. You have made your choice.
I know I will marry that girl and nothing will happen to me.
Hey! Adendo. Hey! You
want us to shout?
Adendo, my son, you have killed me.
My princess.
Good night, Your Highness.
Why is your face like this? What is the problem?
No. Is it not that woman, Adindu's mother? I saw her on my way coming back. There is no abusive watch the noise on this family. Saying that my sister Adugo should leave her son alone. Igwe, what's the meaning of all this? What are these insults?
Ozoma, my daughter. She said all that to you because of the marriage between your sister and her son. And she's afraid her son might die after the marriage, just like others.
But they said nothing will happen. That they have performed some sacrifices.
We just hope so, my princess. We hope so.
No, I really don't understand.
No, you sent for me.
Yes, my son. Sit down. I told you about an old friend of mine, Prince Zimuzo. He is now the king of Ikenga.
Papa, are you talking about the Prince of Ikenga Kingdom, the one you told me how he saved your life many years ago?
Oh yes, yes. Okay. You see, I made a promise to him that I would come back to pay homage to him and thank him for what he did for me. I have a very big goat and a few other things at the back of the house. You will take those things, go to him, and give them to him, and tell him that I will see him soon.
Papa, I don't know him. I am not even conversant with the road that leads to Ikenga. I don't know how to go about this journey.
Do not worry, my son. I will give you everything you require to make your journey a smooth one. By the time you return, we will talk about the girl you said you want to marry.
Hey, Dalo Nam. No, Dalo. Dalo. Nam, I'll be leaving first thing tomorrow morning. Nam, one more thing. What if he refuses to accept the gift? What do I do with them?
He will not refuse. Trust me, he will accept them. Just tell him you are Osinachi's son, the one he saved his life many years ago. He will listen to you.
Namdalo.
Mama Bigo can come on. Who is your mama? Me? It's not possible. I can't be your mother. Get it in. I said, leave my sister. Leave my house. You people should drive out of my house. Leave this house. Go. Wait, what are you doing now? Give her a ball. Let her go. You should drive her out. Go. Leave my house. Nonsense. I want to kill the woman in this village. I want Adindu, but Adindu will not listen.
Stadugo, stop crying. But now, this situation is really getting out of hand. Many men have gotten married to a Stadugo, but they all end up dying. How long will this continue? Now, something really needs to be done about this.
Just look at my daughter. So that woman had the guts to insult my daughter, my own princess, calling her all sorts of names. I must make sure she pays for it. Nne, calm down.
Now listen, all of you. I must put an end to this today.
Yes.
So I am taking all of you somewhere to find out the cause of this misfortune.
What?
All of you.
You are taking us to somewhere?
Yes.
As for me, I am not going anywhere.
Nay.
Will you shut up?
What did you say?
Igwe, I said I am not going anywhere.
Okay, we shall see.
And you, take your time. If not for any other thing, I am your mother. You should mind how you talk to me. Ada, I am not going.
Let me hear you. Don't stop me. Let me kill this woman. What did you say? That you will not do what?
My daughter, please forgive me. It was all my fault. When your father got married to me, we were living happily until 6 years. I couldn't bear him a child. Your father became annoyed and threatened to bring in another woman if I couldn't give him a child. So I started going from one place to the another until I met one herbalist
who took me to the river side. We got there. We made some sacrifices. And the mermaid came out, told me that I will conceive, and gave me condition that my first child will be a girl. So when I got back, within 1 month, I conceived. And you are the product of that pregnancy. So my daughter, I took an oath that my first pregnancy will be a girl and she will get married to a mermaid spirit. So my daughter, please sit down, please. Sit down. It's your spiritual husband that is killing all your husband. Please, my daughter, don't let your father hear this. He will skin me alive. Please. My daughter, forgive me. Please don't let your father hear this.
Where are you going?
My princess, we are following you.
Following me to where? Stop following me. Go back to the palace. Go back to the palace! Ola.
Yes,
Keep this in my room in the palace.
Okay.
Go.
Ewo elu wa emere mu gini o. Ewo mu wa emere mu gini o. Emere mu.
What is happening here? Where is my sheep? Does it mean that someone came here and tied my sheep and took it away?
Kedu ihe mere ụmụ ụwa ji agbara m ọsọ? Kedu ihe mere ụwa ji ekwutọnụ m? Ewo ụmụ ụwa aka m dị ọcha, ekekere ụwa biko bịa nụrụ akwa nwa gị o. Ewo, 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 alili eligbu emo. Obi agbawa m ekekere ụwa biko bịa hichaa mmanya mmiri o. Ewo elu ụwa emere m gịnị o? Ewo ụmụ ụwa emere m gịnị o? Emere m gịnị ụwa ji atụ m n'ọnụ? Ekekere ụwa biko bịa nụrụ akwa nwa gị o. Ewo merem ginio ewo alili elibu emo.
Please, forgive me for what I'm about to do now. I can no longer bear it anymore. I just want to end it now.
Hello. Beautiful Maiden. Hello. Hello. What is wrong with you? I've been calling you and you're not listening.
Nothing.
Nothing. Tell me if something is wrong with you, I can help you. What is it?
And I said nothing.
Okay, if you insist. Please, my name is Chikezi. I'm a stranger in this town. I am looking for His Royal Majesty Igwezimus of Ikenga Kingdom. And why are you looking at me like that?
Did you say you're looking for Igwezimuzo of Ikenga Kingdom?
Yes. Do you know him?
Well, he's my father.
Really? Please, can you take me to him? Take me to your house.
Follow me.
Rise up and shine, follow your hearts. Makana chukwu kika mawihi gabu, hoga diriri ginama. Rise up and shine, hey, follow your hearts. Makana chukwu kika mawihi gabu, hoga diriri ginama. Rise up and shine, follow your hearts. Makana chukwu kika mawihi gabu, hoga diriri ginama.
Did you see her?
No, Your Majesty.
Gods of our land. Did you see her? You didn't see her? Gods of our land. Where could she be? Now let me ask you, what is your duty in this palace? Answer me!
I'm the chief maiden, my baby.
The chief maiden, you said? And you don't know the whereabouts of my daughter? Eh? Oh, where could she be? Please, nothing happens to my daughter.
Look, woman, crying will not help you. If anything happens to my daughter, I will skin you alive. You better go and find her wherever she is and bring her back to me.
Look, if she doesn't come here alive, I will use my bare hands and tear you into pieces. It's a promise. Not.
Rise up and shine, follow your hearts. Makana chukwu kika mawihi gabu, hoga diriri ginama.
What happened? We have been looking for you since yesterday. Eh, my princess, where have you been? Eh? Is anything the matter?
Adogo, where have you been?
You have a visitor.
Young man, who are you?
Your Highness, Egade, I'm Chikezie, the son of your friend.
Which of my friends?
Osinachi from Ibeke Kingdom.
Osinachi. My son, the Osinachi I know was the one I saved from my father's warriors. That was a long time ago, and then he wasn't married.
Yes, Your Highness, he is the one. He sent me a message for you. According to him, he said he promised to pay you a homage when things gets better for him.
Yes, I remember he said something like that. He's a good man. So you're his son?
That is true, Your Highness.
Where is he residing now?
Your Highness, we reside at Okporo Kingdom.
Okporo Kingdom. It's a wonderful place. I hope you're comfortable there.
Very well, Your Highness. Your Highness, these are the items my father gave me for you. Just like he promised.
Yeah, no one now for your father is a good man. May Chineke, may Chuku Okika Bioma bless and guide him.
That's nice.
Yeah? Go and collect this stuff.
Your Highness, this palm wine is very sweet.
You like it?
Hey, Your Highness, see, I will even ask that if I can be getting this kind of palm wine every day, I'll be very happy.
Don't worry. When you are about to go, I'll ask my duty to arrange some for you.
Really?
Yes.
Your Highness, thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Highness, please, the lady that brought me here, I mean, your daughter.
You mean Adugo?
Yes, Adugo.
What about that?
Highness, I think something is wrong with her.
Why do you say so?
You see, when I met her on my way to this place, she told me that you are her father. The mood that she is in, I mean her facial expression, is actually telling me that something is definitely very wrong with her.
My son, if there is any problem, she's yet to tell me.
Honest, I think she doesn't want to talk to you. But my spirit tells me that something is very, very wrong with her. I can feel it. Your Highness, please, can I ask you for a favor? Please, can I talk to her myself? Please.
Well, if you say so, you have my permission.
Thank you very much, Your Highness. Thank you. Thank you. Anybody who looks at you does not need a soothsayer to tell that something is wrong with you. The princess of Ikenga Kingdom. What is the problem?
Hey! What are you doing here?
It amazes me that you never noticed my presence all this while.
No, I did not. But how did you get here? You're supposed to be with my father.
Well, he knows I'm here.
What?
So tell me, my princess, what troubles you?
Nothing. Please, I'm fine. Just go.
Anybody who looks at you will know that something is wrong with you. Tell me.
Something like what?
My princess, stop pretending.
I am not pretending. Just leave me alone. I'm trying to sort out...
Go ahead. You see? Sort out what?
Please, just leave me alone. I don't need any disturbances.
My princess, I don't know what you are going through, but I can help you if you let me.
What do you know about me?
Rise up and shine, follow your hearts. Makana chukwu okike mawihi gabu, oga diriri gị na mma. Rise up and shine, hey, follow
is what I have been passing through
all
all this while. Any man that marries me and sleeps with me on the same bed do not wake up to see the next day. All because of what my mother put me into. Everybody in this kingdom now runs away from me. Some of them are even calling me a death warrant. When you saw me, I just came out from the bush where I went to hang myself.
No. You're not going to die. Nothing will happen to you. I'm going to help you solve this puzzle in your life. I'm going to help you.
I have been getting that assurances a long time ago. It is too late. There is nothing anybody can do to stop it.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm all ears.
If I help you with this puzzle, like if I help you solve the situation, what is going to be my reward?
There is nothing anybody can do. So there's no need asking these questions. It is not possible.
Just tell me, what is going to be my reward?
What do you want?
If I do that, will you marry me?
Marry you? Why do you want to marry a girl you don't even know? Listen, your parents that sent you to my parents are waiting for your return, not your corpse. Why do you want to marry a girl? Do you even know me? Why do you want to put my parents in trouble?
Listen, my princess, you don't even know me. I can help you. I mean it. It just... See, my princess, you will be fine and nothing will happen to me. Just let me do what I need to do for you.
Are you telling me that you will help me get out of this spiritual problem?
Exactly. Just let me do what I need to do for you.
If I may ask, how are you going to do that? Are you a native doctor? If something happens to you, what will my parents tell your parents?
Nothing will happen to me. What matters is that you are fine. That you are well. Besides, I am not a native doctor.
If I may ask, who are you?
I am just another human, just like you. Besides, I'll sleep in your room tonight. It will enable me attract the spirits so I can do my work effectively.
Sleep in my room? No, my father won't want that.
Don't worry, I'll handle it. It's not a problem. Please, is there any market around here? I need to buy some fresh fish.
Fresh fish? What for?
You ask too many questions.
I like knowing what I do not know.
Can we get going, please? Please.
My son, if you do what you are saying, what will my family do for you?
Your Highness, I would have her as my wife.
What? Marry my daughter Adugo? No, my son. If you want to marry any of my daughter, my second daughter, Uzoma, is available.
No, Your Highness. Adugo is my choice.
Listen, my son, I don't want anything to happen to you. Your father is a very good friend of mine.
Nothing will happen to me, Your Highness, I assure you. One more thing, Your Highness. I would want to inform you that I and Adugo will be spending the night together. It will help attract the evil spirits so that I can be able to do my work.
You mean that the both of you will sleep together?
Yes, Your Highness. And I have told Adugo about it.
And she accepted?
Yes, Your Highness.
I don't know what to say. I'm overwhelmed. I'm watching. Lola.
Your Highness.
What do you have to say about this?
Your Highness, I don't have anything to say. You are the man of the house, and you've said it all. I'm confused.
My son, if you do what you're saying and it works out, I will not only hand over my daughter's hand in marriage, I will give you whatever you want.
Simple.
Thank you, Your Highness. Thank you. Your Highness, I would have to go now because I have somewhere to go to with Adugo.
With all pleasure.
Thank you, Your Highness. Lolondewo.
Thank you. Your Highness, do you think this will be possible?
Let's just watch. Let's just watch and see.
Your Highness, why do you want that boy to die?
Lolo, you and I were here when that young man insisted that he wants to sleep together with Adugo. And that nothing will happen to him.
And you agreed. Now let me ask you, what if anything happens to that boy? What will you tell his father, your friend?
I'm confused. I don't know what to do.
Please, Your Highness, you have to do something before this family gets into trouble.
Okay, I know what to do. Igede.
Yes, Your Highness.
Your Highness.
Now listen, both of you. Tonight, I want you to go at the backyard and dig a deep grave. There's someone you will bury there first thing tomorrow morning.
Yes, Your Highness. Yes, Your Highness.
Your Highness, what's the meaning of what you just said?
Woman, you will not understand. Eh? You and I know that that boy will not make it alive. What will I tell his father if he finds out that the boy died in my house? It is better we bury him and tell him that we did not see him.
I'm not a party to this. Excuse me.
Chikeze, please, you can't sleep here.
Don't worry. Nothing will happen to me. You'll be fine.
I am warning you. If anything happens to you, I am innocent though. Why are you lighting that thing?
Just let go.
Chikeze, I don't know, I feel like something just left my body, like a creature. I don't know, I feel a bit free.
Adugum, you are free now. The evil spirit has left you.
Just like that?
Yes. One more thing. Drink it. It will help you to be stronger and better when you wake up in the morning. Just drink a little.
I should drink this?
Go ahead. Drink it. Go ahead. Drink it.
Guys, go inside there and bring out the young man's cup.
Shimo, who sent you here? What are you doing in my room? Get out from here! Get out! Get out from here! Can you... Hey, Igwe, why did you send these guys to my room? What if I am naked?
Igwe, Otutomba.
Chikezie, you're still alive.
Your Highness, I am alive. Any problem?
This is unbelievable.
And what are you still doing here? Will you get out of my face?
What is going on here?
Lolo, take a look. Chikezie is still alive.
Otutomba.
This is unbelievable.
Your Highness, I told you I was going to do it and that nothing will happen to me. Behold, this is your daughter. She is fine and well now.
My son, let me ask you, how did you do it?
Yes.
Ibeneme, take these herbs. When you get home, give them to your father. When it's done, you should squeeze the herbs very well. Take out the water and give to your sister to drink before she sleeps. Yes. Also, he should not forget what I told him about the fish, how to prepare it. Once he combines both of them very well, the way I instructed, by morning, the spirits, all of them, they will flee. He will no longer disturb her again.
Nai, is that all?
That is all.
Thanks the gods! My sister is free!
No. Just like that.
Yes.
So this herbs is going to cure Ibeneme's younger sister from that problem.
Oh yeah. See, my grandfather taught me these things many years ago.
Now, hey, Nam. Hey. Your Highness, as you can see, I inherited it from my father, who in turn got it from my grandfather. See, when I saw Adugum, I mean your daughter, I knew that her case was a minor one. And I can assure you right now that your daughter is okay and fine. And that spirit will never ever come back to her again.
Thank you very much, my son. I really don't know what to say. But to be frank with you, I never knew that you'll come out of this alive.
Really?
Yes. But to my greatest surprise, here you are, alive and healthy. Lolo,
Igwe,
you can see our daughter is well and fine now. What do you have to say?
in fact, I am short of words. If anybody had told me that Adugo, our princess, will come out from this her condition, I wouldn't have believed that person. But look at us. Here we are now, saying it with our own mouth. Hey, may the gods of our land be praised. Ne, where is your sister?
She's still sleeping.
She's still sleeping.
Still sleeping.
Hey, Igwe, please, my lord, forgive me. I did it to protect my marriage, which every other woman in that my condition will do the same thing. Please, my lord, forgive me.
Okay, my lord. Huh? You are forgiven, but you should have thought of the implications. Anyway, this moment calls for celebration. Guards, go and tell the town crier to announce to the entire community that Igwe wants them to come and celebrate with me on Afro Market Day as my daughter is getting married to her savior.
So, Brother Shikeze, tell me, are you sure the spirit will never come back to my sister again?
I can assure you that that spirit will never ever come back again.
No.
Never.
Hey! May gods of our land be praised again.
People of Ikenga, listen, oh. Our Igwe said everybody should gather at the palace on Afro Market Day to celebrate with him and his family for the recovery of his daughter, the princess, and also that the princess is getting married. People of Ikenga, listen, oh. Our Igwe said everybody should gather at the palace on Afro Market Day to celebrate with him and his family for the recovery of his daughter, the princess, and also that the daughter is getting married.
Chikezie, my son-in-law, we appreciate your visit to this family because it has brought us great joy we can never forget in this life. Now that you're going home with my daughter, Adugo, the princess, not minding that you have not done anything traditionally, but with what you have done to this family already, I'll give her to you. Take her home. I want you to give all of this to your father, my good friend. He's a good man when you get home. Tell him that whenever he's ready to come and do the traditional marriage with his people, he's very free. Your family and my family are one now. My daughter, Ozumma, and the guards will escort you to help you carry some of these items.
Igwe!
I'll miss you too. I'll miss you too.
I'm going to so miss that you need the soup.
You eat it again, that's your house.
I'll miss you.
These things our Igwe said.
Our Igwe? Like?
Adugo, he's now okay. And any man that marries her now will not die like others.
Olama, how will I know? Eh? The only thing we have to do is what? Is put our ears on the ground. Let's watch and see if this one that marry her now will die or not.
That man is a fool. How can he make such mistake? Upon all the beautiful young girls in this kingdom, he did not see them and went to marry that death warrant.
You never can tell. Maybe nothing will happen to him.
He would die like others.
And if he did not?
Okay. Let me reserve my comments. Till then.
Because I got balloon you.
Nkem, you have been pacing for some time now. What is the matter?
Our son.
Your son?
Yes, Nai.
And what about your son?
Nai, don't tell me you're not worried about our son. For the past 5 days, he went on a journey to a town he never knew. He's supposed to be back 3 days ago. And up until now, he's not back. Hey! I hope nothing has happened to our son, no.
Nothing has happened to our son, woman. Nothing will happen to him. He's a brave young man. I raised him well. I believe something must have delayed his return. He will come back.
Nai, he will come back when? What could have delayed him? Where he went to? Whom does he know there?
You know, children of these days, they make friends easily. He will come home.
Nai, I hope this delay is for good. Is this not Chikeze coming? That is my son coming.
Ah, I told you.
And who are those you think?
Nemo. Why don't you just
Nemo. Chikeze one. Hey! No, one more. No.
Nemo.
No.
Nemo.
No.
My son. Welcome.
None.
Once again, welcome home, my son. And who are these people with you? Who gave you those things?
We just came. Wait, Ruby. Anatago.
No. Hey! No! No.
So, Papa, that was all that happened. But today, I thank the gods. They finally blessed me with my wife, my beautiful wife here, the princess of Ikenga Kingdom. And this is her younger sister, Uzoma.
Thank you, Papa.
Adam, no.
You're welcome, my daughter.
Thank you, Papa. Papa, come Kenege for ma. Thank you, Papa.
No, Adam.
My son, you did very well. You did very well. Imeliveka nwoke. You did very well. My daughter, once again, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You see, what my son did is what I inherited from my grandfather. And he inherited it from me. Ah, your father. Your father is a nice man. He saved my life many years ago when his father's warriors tried to kill me. Your father is a good man. Small world. Little did I know that someday your father and I will become in-laws. You're welcome once again.
Thank you, Papa. Hey. So, my son, you are now a husband to the princess of Ikenga Kingdom. Hey! Dalo. Welcome, my daughters. How I wish I had another son. Would have married your sister Uzoma. Let me go in to the kitchen and prepare you very delicious meal.
Nne, I will go with you. Uzoma, let's go with Mama so we can cook with her.
Wait. Before you go, I have something very important I want to tell all of you. With this kind of joy in our family right now, it is time for us to return home. Adugo, my daughter, I believe your father must have told you how he led me to this land when I was still single. And before I got married to my wife, who gave birth to Chikeze here, my son, who is now your husband.
Yes, Papa, I know.
So that means we are not from this land. Nkem, Chikeze, Nandugo, you will all prepare. We will be going back to our land to take what rightfully belongs to me. My people want me back, and they have come here severally to see me.
But you said to me that we will never go back to that community again. Besides, we live here. We are happy here.
Oh yes, my son, I know we are happy here, but you are a prince.
A prince?
Yes, you are a prince. Right now, as it stands, I am the king of Ibeke Kingdom. So we must go back so I can ascend my throne. My people, I greet you once again.
Igwe!
I thank you for the support you gave to me during my coronation. I am also very happy, extremely pleased to be back to my kingdom. Like I said during my coronation, old things have passed away, and new things will be welcome in Ibeke Kingdom. Yes. It means that my coronation will mark the beginning of a new dawn in Ibeke Kingdom.
Yeah! 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 Onye tinyere eze. Okay, tinyere.
Yes. Finally.
Arụ na-eme n'obodo anyị o, arụ na-eme o. Arụ na-eme n'obodo anyị o, arụ na-eme o. Amụọ nwa n'ụbọchị eke were ya nya arụsị o. Amụọ nwa n'ụbọchị eke were ya nya arụsị o. Ọ bụ onye ga-ekwu, ọ bụ onye ga-ekwu o. Onye ọbụla na-ebe, ụmụ nwanyị n'ọsọ. Onye ọbụla na-eti mkpu, ma ọ bụ onye ga-ekwu Eze anyị n'ime warụ n'ime wompụ. Eze anyị n'ime warụ n'ime wompụ. Ma ọ bụ onye ga-ekwu, ọ bụ onye ga-ekwu. Onye ọbụla n'ọsọ, ụmụ nwanyị na-ebe o. Onye ọbụla na-akwa akwa, ma ọ bụ onye ga-ekwu Arụ na-eme n'obodo anyị o, arụ na-eme o. Arụ na-eme n'obodo anyị o, arụ na-eme o. Amụọ nwa n'ụbọchị eke were ya nya arụsị o.